It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for three-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Contact Culligan, your local water expert.
Culligan Water not only sells the best water softeners, but also rents them. Big box plumbers and online sellers don't. With renting, you never pay for repairs or extended warranties. And Culligan softeners are backed by the world's largest dealer network. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen. At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
Okay, I need help pronouncing the name.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome to the MMCRU High School Gymnasium in Marcus for tonight's War Eagle Conference matchup between the host MMCRU Royals and the visitors tonight, the South O'Brien Wolverines. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Adam Morris tonight in production here for Fuller Digital Solutions, and also streaming tonight on 92.1 KCHE Radio out of Cherokee. The girls contest tonight features an MMCRU squad who's 12-4 on the season and a South O'Brien Wolverine squad 0-18, still looking for their first victory. The Royals coming off a 63-61 win at Western Christian last night in a battle of a couple of 2A squads before district play comes around. Now the Royals led offensively by senior Cora Alish in her 18 points per ball game. Alish also chips in 7 rebounds. South O'Brien led by senior Taja Conley, averaging just over 8 points per night. The Wolverines, they're First time out since last Friday's 59-39 defeat at Galen Catholic. We have the starting lineups coming up here in the gym with the national anthem. We'll be back with more from the Farmer State Bank pregame show and the Farmer State Bank starting lineups right after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Back here on the Farmer State Bank pregame show, the MMCRU choral, a group of 11 female students singing the national anthem to go along with the MMCRU pep band in pregame festivities here at the MMCRU High School gym in Marcus. Tonight, let's take a look at the Farmer State Bank starting lineups tonight. First for the visiting South O'Brien Wolverines. At one guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Abby Nelson. At another guard position, a 5'7" junior, number 20, Marissa Ebel. At a guard position, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Takara Conley. At a forward spot, a 5'9" senior, number 24, Alyssa Van Beek. And rounding out the Wolverines starting lineup tonight, a 5'10" senior, number 54, Sam Wilbur. The Wolverines are coached by Erica Zimmer, assisted by Mark Furman and Kyle Polson. South O'Brien 0-18 on the season, 0-9 in War Eagle Conference play. Now starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the MMCRU Royals. At point guard, a 5'6" senior, number 10, Cora Olish. At another guard spot, a 5'8" senior, number 12, Isabel Olson. At another guard spot, a 5'8" junior, number 44, Jaden Young. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 4, Avery Schlinger. And rounding out the Royals lineup in the post, a 5'7" junior, number 20, Kennedy Tenniger. The Royals coached by Jillian Lecce, assisted by Melissa Young, Danae Dreckman, and Natasha Young. The Royals 12-4 on the season, 5-2 in conference play. This a rematch of a January 6th matchup up in Polina, won by the Lady Royals 61-35. MMCRU led in scoring that night by Cora Olish's 18 points. Avery Schlinger and Isabel Olson each chipped in 14. Opening tip here tonight, it's Schlinger against Van Beek, and Van Beek, well, the Royals win the tip. Here's a pass inside right away. Right-handed layup is good from Isabel Olson, assisted by Jaden Young. The Royals applying full court pressure, a 1-2, 1-1. The Wolverines able to break it across half court and will set up into their half court offense. South O'Brien in their road black uniforms tonight with the gray letters, gray numbers. Here's a three from the left wing off the mark, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Wolverines. Three-pointer off the mark by Takara Conley. MMCRU working right to left in their home white uniforms. The blue letters, blue numbers, and a blue stripe down the side. Here's Schlinger with it at the top of the key using the double screen. Backdoor cut is deflected away, but right to Olson. And Olsen lays it in. She has the first 2 baskets of the night for the Royals. And it's 4 to nothing, 1 minute in. South O'Brien, no trouble with that full court press yet again. Here's Conley, a left-handed drive. Free throw line jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Good by Sam Wilbur. And the Wolverines on the board. Alish pushes it ahead. Her short jumper is deflected away. And the outlet pass stolen right back from Alish. That shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with MMCRU. Royals came away with an empty possession off the missed shot. Alish gets it right back off the inbounds. Here the Royals throw it up top to Alish, guarded by Abby Nelson. Here's a back cut, and Alish's pass too hot to handle for Jaden Young, and out of bounds. 6:29 to go first quarter. MMCRU a 4-2 lead over South O'Brien. That full court pressure being applied yet again. Wolverines break it. Now Nelson and Conley play catch on the perimeter. Conley wants to drive, leaves it. Nelson a corner 3. That is off the mark. Alish with the rebound on the backside. Cora jogs it into the front court. Now puts it on the deck into the paint. Cut off. Looking to get rid of it. Now does. Schlinger a 3 from the far corner. In and out. Alish yet another rebound. Her short jumper in the paint. Good off the glass. And Alish has her first 2 of the night. Now a pass almost stolen away in the backcourt. On the ground, now it's going to be stolen away by the Royals in the front court. Shoveled ahead, and Young came away with it. Here's Olsen. No good on that 3-point attempt. And Conley comes away with the rebound for the Wolverines. Royals in front, 6-2. 5:18 to go first quarter. Here's a 3-pointer, top of the key. Good for the Wolverines. Shot made by Marissa Ebel. And Ebel, the first 3-point basket of the night for either squad. Young's thought about pulling the trigger, throws it inside, and it's knocked away. Last touch by Van Beek. It'll stay with the Royals. Our first sub of the night, Wilbur out of the ball game as Reagan Draper checks in. Draper, a 5'9 sophomore. Now Olsen gets it into Young, who loses the handle of it, and the Wolverines come away with it. Nelson gives it to Conley, who fires a 3. Top of the key, it's short, and Olsen comes away with it. Wants to run the fast break. She goes all the way in. The shot is blocked away by Draper. It'll stay with the Royals at that end. 6-5, MMCRU in front, coming off a 63-61 win at Hall Western Christian last night. A good win for the Royals against a bigger squad. Alish throws that pass away. And now gets it back in the backcourt. Alish drives into the paint between 2 defenders. A foul called on the floor. We get a blocking foul. It's the first foul of the night on either squad. Assessed to Abby Nelson. Played almost a whole half of the first quarter without a foul. That one knocked away by Nelson. Schlinger out of the ball game as Kylie Harpenaugh checks in for the Royals. Alish gets it in. Out by the half-court line, here's Jaden Young with it. Young uses a screen on a roll. Here's Harpenaugh, right-handed layup, no good. The Royals have missed a couple of inside shots early on. The Wolverines down 6-5. 4 minutes to go first quarter with the basketball. Conley fires a right wing 3. That's good. And Takara Conley has her first basket. Back-to-back 3s for South O'Brien, and they lead 8-6. Alish all the way in, no good on that scoop. Alish had an opportunity to use the glass, didn't, and missed everything. Inside pass, shot no good, but a foul called as Alyssa Van Beek will head to the free throw line for 2. Foul assessed to Kennedy Tenneger. It's her first, the Royals' first team foul. Here's Van Beek at the line. First free throw is a shooter's bounce. Gets the roll. Van Beek, a senior, averaging 4 points per night, a 51% free throw shooter on the season. Her second off the mark. In the rebound to the Wolverines, Nelson, a right wing three, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Van Beek. Lays it in, and South O'Brien an 11-6 lead. And the Wolverines on a 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes. They lead this one 11-6. And now a foul. Reaching called on Ebel. And the Royals appear to have some tired legs. A lot of dribbling the ball around and one-on-one basketball, not moving the ball well at all in the half-court offense, and it is showing. You have fatigue with those legs. The other thing is you don't want to settle for long jump shots, and that's kind of what's happened here so far. Schlinger back into the ball game as Tenneger comes out after picking up her first foul. Royals go inside to Olsen. She kicks it back out. Now Young, a dribble drive. No good on the shot, but a blocking foul called. In the Royals junior guard, Jaden Olsen to the free throw line for 2. Young, a junior guard, really picked up her game for the Royals in the second half of the season. Gets the first free throw to go, a 67% free throw shooter on the season, averages 6 points per ball game. Second, in and out. And the Wolverines there to clear. 3 minutes to go. First quarter, South O'Brien an 11-7 lead. Short jumper off the mark. Rebound by South O'Brien, and a travel is going to be called. And it was Shaylee Johnson in the ball game, able to get the offensive rebound, but couldn't stay on her feet and gets called for the traveling violation. South O'Brien in a man-to-man defense. Royals being patient on the perimeter with it. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Young with it, a baseline drive. Almost throws it away. Olsen tracks it down 25 feet from the basket. Now drives right-handed. And a blocking foul called on the Wolverines with just 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson picks up the foul. It's the team's 4th. Johnson's first. Royals get a fresh shot clock. Alish, a drive in the lane, floater. Good, and the foul. And Cora Alish gets the floater in the lane, plus the foul. And Abby Nelson picks up her second. And with 2:11 to go first quarter, Alish at the free throw line for an and one opportunity. Nelson comes out of the ball game. Ashlyn Geimer checks in. Free throw good from Alish. Eleven to 10, South O'Brien in front. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. The Wolverines with the basketball. Pass inside is stolen away by the Royals. Here's Olsen looking ahead. Gives it off to Harpnell, back to Olsen. Her 17-foot jumper off the mark. Schlinger an offensive rebound and is fouled on the putback. And Avery Schlinger, the senior guard, has been quiet so far tonight, but She'll go to the free throw line for her first points. First opportunity for points. Schlinger back iron, no good on the first. This Royals squad has won 11 of 13 after starting the season just 1-2. And everybody knew about Alish, the returning starter from last year's runner-up squad, but it's been Avery Schlinger and Jaden Young able to step up with Belle Olson, help this Royals squad win some ball games and make some noise here in the Class 2A field. Wolverines with the ball in the half court. Schlinger got 1 of 2. We're tied at 11. Conley drives with the left, floater in the lane, off the back iron, and Harpenaugh comes away with the rebound. Kylie Harpenaugh, the younger sister of Taylor Harpenaugh, the 2022 graduate, starting shooting guard on last year's squad. Here's Alish dribbling in the lane, kicks it out. Olsen's long jumper from the corner, no good. It's one and done as the Wolverines continue to control the glass, and with 50 seconds to go first quarter, South O'Brien has the ball in a tie ball game. Baseline drive is cut off. Wolverines trying to swing it around the perimeter. Now Wilbur throws up a three. It's no good, and Schlinger clears it for the Royals. MMCRU can hold for the final shot of the quarter. Game clock down to 24. The Wolverines are going to adjust and move to a 3-2 zone defense. Clock down to 14. Olsen drives and kicks it out. Now Alish, a driving lane, leaves it into Olsen. Layup, good with 6 seconds on the clock. Here's Conley with it. Gets it to half court, passes it off, and the Wolverines will not get a shot off here at the end of one. The MMCRU in front, 13-11 after the first quarter of play. We'll be back with second quarter action right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Back here in Marcus, start of the second quarter, the Wolverines with the ball out of the quarter break. MMCRU in front, 13-11. Conley gets the ball to Wilbur in the right corner. Olsen's going to give her some space, and now the pressure defense being applied. Conley gets it back, in a touch foul called on Schlinger. Now Conley, a handoff, long three, no good, and Alish controls the glass. Royals with it now, Schlinger. The baseline jumper, no good. Kennedy Tenniger rebounds and kicks it out for a fresh shot clock. Alish fires a three, that's good. And Cora Alish knocks down the triple. She has 8 points a minute into the second quarter, a 16-11 ball game in favor of MMCRU. Conley tries to answer and can't. Jaden Young pushes it ahead. Now bounce pass to Olsen. Her layup, good. And Jaden Young with a nice bounce pass in transition. Olsen finishes, and that'll force a Wolverines timeout. 6:53 to go, second quarter. Royals in front 18-11. We're going to keep it here, just a 30-second timeout. It is senior night here at MMCRU. The Royals are honoring their senior members of the girls and boys basketball squads tonight. The three seniors on the girls squad, Avery Schlinger, Cora Olish, and Isabel Olson. And the Royals boys squad will be honoring four seniors, and Gunnar Johnson, Andrew Berinsky, Derek Goth, and Camden Steffen in tonight's second contest. Wolverines have the ball out of the timeout. 6:40 to go in the first half. Wilbur thought about it from 17. Now he's trying to get rid of it and is called for a walk before she can get the pass off. Royals in the bonus for the last 6:30 of the half. South O'Brien's gone to a 1-3-1 zone. Royals swing it around the perimeter. Olish, a left wing three. Good! Right through. Cora Olish drills the triple. She's into double figures with 11. And it's a 21-11 lead as the Royals on a 16-0 run spanning the first and second quarter. And here's Alyssa Van Beek with the right-handed finish off the glass. That stops a scoring drought of 3 minutes. Tenneger, a corner three, that's off the mark. In the rebound attempt off MMCRU. Van Beek, 5 points here in the first half for South O'Brien. There's a drive into the lane and a foul called on the floor. And they're going to get Olish. It's the first foul on Olish, the third team foul on the Royals. Marissa Ebel was pushing the tempo, forced the foul. Wilbur with it in the corner, gets rid of it to Ebel. Now the Wolverines swinging around the perimeter, trying to get it inside. Royals switching that man-to-man defense. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Van Beek with it. Had the hot hand for the Wolverines in the first half. Ebel's three off the mark. And the offensive rebound to Wilbur. Layup no good, but a foul called. And that rebound hit the floor. A bunch of Royals players were just watching it. Wilbur able to get it, and she'll earn a trip to the free throw line, shooting two. Sam Wilbur, senior post player, misses the first. Ashlyn Geimer into the ball game. The Royals will bring in Harpenaugh as Jaden Young gets a breather. Free throw attempt in and out, and last touch by the Wolverines. 5:11 to go, first half. Royals in front 21-13 with the basketball. Here's Olsen with it at the free throw line, puts it on the deck, gives it off to Olish. Her jumper no good, but she is fouled on the shot attempt, and it looks like Nelson, the culprit. It'll be her third. Nelson, just a sophomore, one of those learning moments. You're in the ball game with two fouls, you gotta be careful. And just ran at the shooter that time and picked up her third. Now Nelson will have to come back out as Conley checks in. Olish's first free throw is good. The senior averaging 18 points per ball game and an 80% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw rims in. Olish has 13 points here in the first half. Just under 5 minutes to go until the halftime break. And a 10-point Royals lead. Conley's pass thrown away. Olish up ahead to Harpenaugh on a run out. Harpenaugh's layup no good, but a foul called. One of the rare transition opportunities for MMCRU in the first half. Foul assessed to Takara Conley, her first. It's the 8th team foul on South O'Brien. Harpenau's first free throw misses. Wilbur out of the ball game as Reagan Draper checks in. Draper just a sophomore, a young South O'Brien squad. Coach Erica Zimmer getting some playing time for a lot of the younger players as well. Trying to gain some experience that'll hopefully pay dividends in the next couple of years. Inside, Draper shot no good off the glass, and Tenneger comes away with the rebound. Alish, a deep three. Good! That one right in front of the South O'Brien bench from way downtown, and it's 26-13. Conley, left-handed, floated off the mark, and Olsen comes away with the rebound. Royals are starting to push the tempo. Alish drives. Olsen, the trailer for three. No good, and it's out of bounds to South O'Brien. You can tell MMCRU starting to get their second wind a bit and pushing the tempo more than what they were in the first quarter. .355 to go first half, 26-13, Royals in front. Conley drives, her turnaround jumper at the free throw line is no good and out of bounds. South O'Brien looking for some offense in the half court. Now Young dribbles right up to the three-point line and knocks it down. Nobody picked up Young, so she fired it up from the top of the key and gets the roll. Her first field goal of the night. Conley's three off the mark. And about the third or fourth possession in a row, Conley has pulled up and shot the ball without even having a pass in the half court. Three good from Young. And Jaden Young has knocked down back-to-back triples. Timeout South O'Brien. Another 30-second timeout for Erica Zimmer and the Wolverines. We'll keep it here, 32-13, Royals in front with 3:40 to go in the first half. And it's been a massive run. South O'Brien led this one 11-5, but a 27-2 run currently for MMCRU. And the Royals have opened up a 19-point advantage. Thanks for joining us tonight here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio 92.1. Tim Holmes on the call tonight with Adam Morris. The regular season for Iowa High School basketball winding down, just a couple of weeks left of the regular season. The first round of the district girls tournament for Class 2A for MMCRU will start a week from Saturday, February 11th. Set to get those pairings this week, hopefully, and the boys will be following next week. Wolverines with it out of the timeout. No good on the fadeaway jumper. That was attempted, I believe it was Chloe Husted. Now the Royals run in. Olsen gets inside, can't finish. Marissa Ebel with the rebound. She'll dribble it into the front court. Now Wilbro, jumper from the right elbow is no good and out of bounds. Chloe Husted in the ball game for the first time tonight for the Wolverines, a 5'7" freshman. Now the Royals throw it away as Alish throws it into the South O'Brien bench. Talked about the Royals and their three seniors. South O'Brien with 5 seniors on their squad as well, but playing several freshmen and sophomores here tonight also. Wolverines with it. Here's Houston, a baseline drive and a foul on the floor. And they get Kylie Harpenau. It's her first. The 5th team foul on the Royals. 2:15 to go in the second quarter. 32-13, MMCRU in front. Royals in a man-to-man defense have played it most of the night. South O'Brien gets it in. Husted goes to the paint, loses the ball, and we're going to have a tie-up on the floor. The alternate arrow gives it to the Royals. Alish, Young, Olson, Schlinger, and Harpenaugh on the floor for MMCRU. Alish uses a screen. Her jumper off the back iron and no good. And Husted controls the rebound. She'll dribble it up to initiate the offense. Here's a high-low pass. Van Beek, good off the glass. And Alyssa Van Beek has 7 of the Wolverines' 15 first-half points. Minute 35 to go. Royals with the ball in a 17-point lead here in the second quarter. Alish tries to use the screen, now hands it off. Harpenaugh drives and kicks. Young's three, good! And Jaden Young, her third triple of the night, in the lead up to 20. 70 seconds to go. Ebel's three, off the mark. Backside rebound and put back, good from Husted. Chloe Husted in the scores column with her first field goal. A minute to go until the halftime break. Olsen hands it off. Schlinger's three, off the mark. In a race for the rebound. And Van Beek able to grab it but loses her footing. He'll stay with MMCRU. 46 seconds to go. First half, 35-17, Royals in front. And a 10-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Alish fires a three. Good! And Cora Alish has it stuck on automatic in the first half. She has 19 points to lead all scorers. 38-17, 25 seconds to go, and the Wolverines may have the last crack at it. Conley thinking about the three, and now she'll get rid of it. Pass thrown inside, almost stolen away. Now a tie-up in the paint between Van Beek and Tenniger. It'll stay with South O'Brien with just 9 seconds to go. Able to inbound it. A box set for South O'Brien. Conley gets the inbounds. Gives it off. The tough jumper, no good at the top of the key. A foul called, and it's going to be Chloe Husted heading to the line for two. And Tenniger picks up her second, and not a foul that Coach Jillian Lecce is going to like as the Royals applied pressure. But Tenniger fouls and puts Husted at the line for two, and the freshman misses the first. 3.5 seconds to go in the quarter. Second attempt, good. 3.5 seconds to go. Alish with it up the sideline quickly. She's going to fire it. Good! And Alish knocks it down at the first half buzzer. A 23-footer from the right wing, and Cora Alish. We said she was stuck on automatic. We weren't lying. Alish, 22 points in the first half, and the Royals in front 41-18 heading to the break. We are going to take a commercial break. We'll be back here in a couple minutes with the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show after this, right here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Welcome back to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show tonight in Marcus. MMCRU in the girls contest leads South O'Brien 41-18 here at the halftime break. The Royals led 13-11 at the end of the first quarter before outscoring South O'Brien 28-7 in the second frame, giving us our 41-18 score here at the halftime break. Cora Olish leads all scorers with 22 points here in the first half to go along with 4 rebounds and 1 assist. 10 points for Jaden Young, 8 for Isabel Olson, and 1 point for Avery Schlinger. South O'Brien led in scoring by Alyssa Van Beeks, 7 points, also 3 rebounds for Van Beek. 3 points each for Marissa Ebel, Takara Conley, Chloe Husted, and Sam Wilbur with 2 points for South O'Brien. We have some breaking news here is the girls pairings actually were released here earlier today, and as we mentioned, MMCRU in Class 2A this year, the Royals will be in action on February 14th at 7 o'clock as they will host West Sioux in a first-round contest. Called a second round, as the first round is on February 11th with a couple of games that night in the district. But MMCRU, February 14th contest at home against West Sioux, a 7 o'clock start. If the Royals win, they will get the winner of Central Lyon, ranked second in Class 2A, and the winner of Boyden Hall and Western Christian. That would be on February 17th at 7 p.m. The Central Lyon Lions are ranked second in Class 2A. The 2 seed in that region, the Hinton Blackhawks, as well in Class 1A. See if we can check out the pairings for that as well. Get you an update here on the South O'Brien Wolverines. South O'Brien in Class 1A, they will travel to Kingsley Pearson on February 9th, Thursday, February 9th. A 7 o'clock start is the Wolverines travel to take on the Kingsley Pearson Panthers. The winner would take on the winner of Trinity Christian and Harris Lake Park. The top seed in that district, the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. We will try to get some other district matchups and updates for you here as the night goes on. Let's also take a look at around the War Eagle Conference tonight. Some of their contests going on. The Hinton Blackhawks travel to Galen Catholic. As we mentioned, Hinton ranked 13th in Class 2A. A 41-21 lead over the Galen Catholic Jays at the break. Harris Lake Park is hosting Hartley Melvin Sanborn tonight. Remsen St. Mary's hosting West Sioux. And Trinity Christian is hosting Akron Westfield. We'll also try to get some scores from around the area tonight as well. We're going to take another commercial break. We have 3 minutes to the start of tonight's second half. We'll be back after this commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU Sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed. If you need financing for a new home or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account, as well as financing their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. We're committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices at 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC.
Back here on the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show, MMCRU in front 41-18 here at the halftime break. Second half just a minute away. We're going to take a look at the Farmers State Bank second half starting lineups for each squad. First for the Royals, same starting five for Coach Jillian Lecce's squad. Cora Alish, Avery Schlinger, Isabel Olson, Kennedy Tenniger, and Jaden Young. The Wolverines will counter with Abby Nelson, Marissa Ebel, Takara Conley, Alyssa Van Beek, and Sam Wilbur. Some halftime entertainment tonight from the MMCRU Pep Band under the direction of Emma Davis. Covering MMCRU ball games for the majority of the year. The Royals Pep Band and choral students have been on display, whether entertainment in between ball games and at halftime, and the national anthem as well. Have done a nice job from the MMCRU music department on full display here in the basketball season. Royals with the ball out of the halftime break. Here's Alish being guarded by Conley as she's into the front court. South O'Brien in a man-to-man defense. Young puts it on the deck, drives with the left hand, layup, good! And Young able to get around Sam Wilbur and lays it in. Young, 12 points on the night. And really the Royals have caught fire here in the middle part of the season, playing so much better than early on, and the improvement comes when you get Young and Schlinger starting to knock down shots, and Olsen defending as well as she has. There's a turnover in the backcourt for the Wolverines on a double dribble. Royals will have it after the turnover. Young uses a screen. Here's Olish off the ball, gets it in the corner. Now she'll dribble up top. Uses a screen, steps into a three, no good. Rebound, battle between Young and Conley. Last touch by Young, ball to the Wolverines. Royals applying that three-quarters court press, but applying a little bit more pressure. And now Olish is going to pick up the blocking foul in the backcourt. Marissa Ebel initiating the contact. That's Olish's second. Just a minute into the second half. 43-18, Royals in front. Conley's jumper off the mark and out of bounds to MMCRU. Conley, one of those South O'Brien seniors. Young will fire a three. Top of the key, no good. Tenniger battles for the rebound. It'll be last touch by Van Beek. Royals will inbound it under their own basket. Now the Royals run a set play. Tenniger ends up with the three from the wing, no good. And Ebel clears the glass. Dribble up the right side. Able to get around the defense all the way to the rack. No good, but draws the foul on Young. And MMCRU never stopped the ball, and Ebel will go to the line for two. Going coast to coast. Here's Ebel at the free throw line. Her first is up and right through. The junior guard for South O'Brien, averaging just shy of 5 points per night. Second off the back iron and no good. Royals push it ahead. Tenniger got behind the defense and she lays it in. Schlinger, the football pass ahead, and Tenniger lays it in for two. 6:15 to go, third quarter, 45-19 in favor of the Royals. Now Wilbur can't handle the pass initially, gets it back, and gets rid of it. Now Conley gives it to Nelson. Nelson on the floor with those three fouls. Now Ebel's bounce pass makes its way to Wilbur. Shot no good. Shot clock running down. Van Beek no good. Offensive rebound Ebel. And that is no good and hits the shot clock up above the hoop. And it'll be out of bounds to MMCRU. South O'Brien doing a very nice job of crashing the offensive glass. They've given themselves several scoring opportunities, just haven't finished inside. Now Olish in the post. Kicks it to the left elbow. Jumper good from Tenniger. Tenniger has back-to-back baskets. Conley guarded by Schlinger, has to get rid of it. Now Nelson with it. Ebel on the left wing, drives baseline, cut off. Gives it off to Conley at the top of the key. Drive shot, no good. Last touch by the Wolverines on the rebound attempt. (47-19), 4:45 to go, third quarter. Backdoor cut from Olish. Layup good, and the foul. Olish had 22 in the first half. That's her first basket of the second half. subs into the ball game for each team. Schlinger out, Harpenaugh in. And for South O'Brien, Conley out of the ball game after picking up her second foul. And in comes, see if we get a number. Free throw, no good from Alish, a rare miss. Into the ball game is Ashlyn Geimer. Ebel gives it to Geimer. Baseline jumper off the mark, and Young rebounds for the Royals. Young with it out by the volleyball line. Goes into Alish in the post. Alish in, no good, but draws contact. And she'll head back to the free throw line. First foul on Geimer. It's the second foul on South O'Brien as a team. Both squads with 2 team fouls, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Alish back to the free throw line. She gets the first to go. Cora, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Was upwards of about 81, 82% until a few misses last week. That one off the mark. She's missed 2 of her last 3. Wolverines with it in the front court. Here's Ebel, left wing, goes inside. Wilbur, a nice seal off the glass, and no good, in and out. Alish clears the rebound and pushes ahead. Dribbling through traffic all the way in, kicks it. Here's Kalia Dreckman, jumper, in and out. No good in a tie-up in the backcourt. Possession arrow to South O'Brien. Royals freshman Kalia Dreckman into the ball game for the first time tonight. Had an opportunity for a 16-footer on the baseline, but had it rim in and out. Now South O'Brien with the ball. Now the interior pass knocked out of bounds by Olsen. And Van Beek actually the last one to touch it, so it'll go back to the Royals. Here's Olivia Penning into the ball game for MMCRU. Or Olivia Spenner, excuse me. Spenner, a 5'10 sophomore. Young to Harpenaugh. South O'Brien now in a 2-3 zone defensively. That pass deflected, almost stolen away. And Ebel and Alish tied up on the floor. It'll stay with MMCRU. 50-19. Royals in front, 3:23 to go, third quarter. Royals a 31-point lead and the basketball. Here's Spenner's short jumper, no good off the front iron. Ebel able to clear the glass and dribbles into the front court. Uses a screen, her 3, short. Offensive rebound was initially there and then stripped away by Young. The Royals want to run. Spenner, here's it. Dreckman, a 3 is off the mark. Spenner is open at the free throw line. The Royals didn't get it to her and go out of bounds. Last touch by the Royals. Here's Nelson. Passes it ahead. Now Van Beek, no good. Off the glass, there's actually Draper. Reagan Draper off the glass, no good. Royals clear it. Alish into the paint. Kicks it out. Now Harpenaugh. Back to Alish. Spin move into the lane. Through traffic and off the glass and good. And Alish has 27. She has been unstoppable tonight. Now that pass thrown away by the Wolverines. Harpenaugh comes away with it. Her layup good. And Kylie Harpenaugh, her first 2 points. And with a minute 45 to go third quarter, it's a 54-19 ball game. And here's a foul on the floor. Ebel initiates the contact, draws the foul on Alish. It's her third. Subs into the ball game for each squad. Alish is going to stay in. Schlinger is going to come in for Dreckman. Nelson to inbound it for the Wolverines. Wilbur able to establish position and draws the foul on Spenner. And Sam Wilbur back to the free throw line for South O'Brien. Olivia Spenner picks up her first. The fourth team foul on MMCRU here in the second half. Free throw good for Wilbur. Sam Wilbur, 3 points on the night. Second free throw right through. And the senior post player has 4 points for South O'Brien. 70 seconds to go, third quarter. Alish with it across the timeline. Against a 1-3-1 zone. The Royals are content with being patient, passing it around the perimeter. The skip pass. Now it's stolen away. Nelson comes away with the steal. Here's Ebel on the run out. Pass ahead. Gets through. Shot good for South O'Brien. It's Addison Hedberg, the 5'4 freshman, her first basket of the night on a nice bounce pass from Ebel. And now Alish loses the ball in traffic. 54-23 Royals in front, just 12 seconds to go on the clock. Down to 6. See if the Royals recognize it. Here's Harpenaugh, drive, shot, no good. South O'Brien with the rebound, and that's the end of the third quarter. After 3, it's 54-23 Royals in front. Head to a commercial break. Be back with fourth quarter action right after this here on FDS.
Westel offers faster internet speeds for your new devices. The new year's begun, and your home may have new internet-connected devices. Maybe Santa brought your children new phones, tablets, or a gaming console, or maybe you used holiday money to finally purchase the new computer or smart home devices you've been wanting. The more devices, the more speed you need, along with a quality router to support them. To enjoy the best internet experience, call Westel at 712-786-1181 to upgrade to a new internet speed and a Westel-managed Wi-Fi router.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Wolverines with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Here's Van Beek inside, and off the glass and good around Tenniger. And Alyssa Van Beek has 9 to lead the way for South O'Brien. 54-25, just seconds into the fourth quarter. Royals with their starters on the floor, as is the Wolverines. Here's Schlinger inside, kicks it back out. Alish tight ropes the baseline. Young's corner three is short. Wilbur controls the rebound for South O'Brien, and now she'll dribble it into the front court as well. Here's Takara Conley with it. Gives it off. Nelson, her step through. No good in traffic, but draws the foul. Abby Nelson to the free throw line, the sophomore. Looking for her first points of the night and an opportunity with a couple of free throws coming. First free throw right through for Nelson. Second, no good off the back iron. Wolverines track down the rebound, though. Here's Wilbur with it. Conley steps through. Jumper short. Van Beek's put back. No good. And a tie-up in the paint, and the ball's still live. Tenniger comes away with it. Nelson had a good hustle play to save it. Everybody kind of quit on the play. Now Alish drives with the right hand. A foul on the floor. Conley's third foul. It's the team's third foul for South O'Brien. Now a backdoor cut. Tenniger, no good off the glass. And Conley comes away with it. Six minutes to go. Royals in front, 54-26. Elbow jumper, no good from Van Beek. Wilbur, a good hustle play, and another offensive rebound for South O'Brien. The effort has certainly been there on the glass. Van Beek, no good off the glass, and another offensive rebound for Sam Wilbur. And Olsen going to get called for the foul on the floor. It's the sixth team foul, just the first on Olsen. And now here's a timeout by the Royals, just a 30-second timeout. 5:37 to go in the ball game. MMCRU in front, 54-26. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Jillian Lecce and the Royals. Take this timeout break to thank our sponsors, local businesses that have sponsored our Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE broadcast this year. We thank you for the local business sponsorships, making these live streams and ball games possible here on the radio. Much appreciated to our viewers and listeners throughout the season, but be sure to shop locally to support our local sponsors. South O'Brien with it out of the timeout. Conley's long two, no good, and the rebound finally grabbed by the Royals. It's Jaden Young. Young up ahead to Schlinger on a rope, and Schlinger lays it in. Schlinger able to sneak behind the defense, and Young found her on the backside for the easy lay-in. Schlinger, the one Royal, it's been kind of quiet tonight, just 3 points. That one deflected out of bounds by the Royals defensively. It'll stay with South O'Brien. Clock continues to run, 4:50 to go in a 30-point ball game. In the first of our contests tonight, the South O'Brien and MMCRU boys will take the court after some senior night festivities between the two contests. This pass thrown away by South O'Brien on a turnover. It'll head back to the Royals, who have their starters in the ball game here. 4:20 to go in a 30-point lead. Alish with it way up top. Uses a screen. Her three off the mark. Rebound to Reagan Draper, and here's Nelson with it in the front court. Interior pass is thrown away. The Royals doubled Draper, and now Alish on a Euro step, and she'll get the roll. Alish up to 29. And now almost came away with the steal. In 3:35 to go, the Royal starters out of the ball game, and in comes a line change. South O'Brien's going to bring some players back in as well. The Royals throwing 3 freshmen out there in Dreckman, Florine, Alyssa Rupp, and then Kylie Harpenian with Spenner. Spenner back in the ball game as well. And a foul on the floor. Rupp assessed the foul, and the Wolverines will head to the free throw line as they're in the bonus with for the last 3:05. Here's Ebel back in and at the free throw line. Ebel, a junior, misses the front end of a 1-and-1 in the rebound for Olivia Spenner. Florine dribbles into the front court. Dreckman drives baseline and is out of bounds. It'll turn it over to SOS. Half court set from South O'Brien. A pass into the post is kicked. It'll be inbounded on the far sideline to put the ball back in play. Shot clock at 25. Van Beek with it, gives it right back to, it's Farquhar in the ball game for South O'Brien, and now a travel called on the Wolverines. I think they got Shaylee Johnson on the travel. Now Spenner out of the ball game as Andrea Penning comes in for the first time tonight. Penning, a 5'9" junior. Dreckman drives and kicks. Florine can't handle it. And now able to hustle in to at least contest it, but the Wolverines come away with it. There's a left elbow jumper off the mark. Offensive rebound, no good on the putback, but a foul called. And Lindsay Ike, another freshman for the Wolverines in the ball game. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2. First free throw off the mark for Lindsay Ike. Foul assessed to Rupp. It's her second. Minute 37 to go. Ike misses both, and it's a 58-26 Royals lead with 90 seconds to go. Dreckman, a strong drive and draws contact on the floor. Just the 4th team foul on South O'Brien. It's Reese Farquhar, and the assess the foul. Now the Royals inbound in their own basket, and Harpenau is called for a double dribble. And Harpenau out of the ball game is freshman Riley Groves checks in. There was a JV girls game before the varsity contest tonight, so having to watch the amount of quarters that the girls have played in is something as well. And now a foul on the floor, this one on Dreckman. Her first, but it's the team 9th, and that's going to put Ike right back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That one's off the mark. And the rebound is loose and out of bounds to South O'Brien. Farquhar back in the ball game as Shaylee Johnson checks out. Pass stolen away by Florine on the inbounds. Her pass to Dreckman. Dreckman's shot no good. And it's out of bounds to South O'Brien. Clock under 10. They get 5 seconds. Pushing it ahead. 3 at the buzzer, no good. And that will do it. Final score in Marcus tonight. MMCRU a 58-26 winner over South O'Brien. We will head to a commercial break and be back with the post-game show, followed by the boys contest tonight between South O'Brien and MMCRU. That one set to take place in approximately 20 minutes. We'll try timing the post-game show just right here for you. But final score in tonight's girls contest, 58-26. MMCRU improves to 13-4 on the season. South O'Brien falls to 0-19. We'll be back here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE Radio.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for 3-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Contact Culligan, your local water expert.
Culligan Water not only sells the best water softeners, but also rents them. Big box plumbers and online sellers don't. With renting, you never pay for repairs or extended warranties. And Culligan softeners are backed by the world's largest dealer network. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
We believe in service. That means providing no limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. Regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. An outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen.
We'd like to honor as we've done no annual appearance at this time. First of all, a member of the bowling team, Carson Luch, the son of Jason and Stephanie Luch. And also not present tonight by the senior is Bryce Staub, the son of Jesse and Jackie Staub. Andrew's favorite basketball memory over his past 4 years here is attending state basketball as a team and other team bonding activities. Andrew will be attending the University of Northern Iowa next fall with an emphasis in accounting. Best of luck, Andrew. Gary Goff, he's the son of Jeff and Ann Goff. Gary's been a part of the Royals basketball team all 4 years of his high school career. He has a knack of helping others, whether in the community or on this basketball team. He's very good with the young guys on the squad in teachable moments. Derek's favorite basketball memory over his last 4 years here is watching Coach Rocky Bork dance in the locker room after an exciting win this season. Derek will be attending Iowa State University with an emphasis in ag studies. Best of luck, Derek. Gunnar Johnson is the son of Chris and Jamie Johnson. Gunnar had the unfortunate luck to be sidelined with a shoulder injury much of his basketball career, but nonetheless has participated in all 4 years, and we're glad to have him in the rotation this season. Gunner's a spark plug on the floor. You know you're going to get maximum energy and effort out of him full time. Gunner's favorite basketball memory over his past 4 years here is when Cam finished the year last year with a bucket at KP after his health scare, as well as many team bonding activities they've done as a group. Gunner will also be attending Iowa State University and is undecided on his area of study at this point. Good luck, Gunner! Cameron Stephan is the son of Jared and Kristen Stephan. Cameron's also been part of the Royals basketball team for all 4 years of his high school career, though his last 2 years have looked a little different than his first 2. This young man and his family have been through more in the last 2 years than many go through in a lifetime. This team, the community, and many more around the state are inspired by the sheer joy for life that Camden brings each and every day. His favorite basketball memory over his past 4 years here is attending the state basketball tournament as a team. Camden is currently undecided about his graduation plans. Best of luck to whatever path you take in the rest of your life. Cameron Stephan. Seniors all the way from the Bowlers who are having a fantastic season this year, to the girls and boys basketball teams, on behalf of coaches and fans, thank you students and parents for the time and efforts you put into the MMCRU programs all these years. One more big round of applause.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back to the Fuller Digital Solutions post-game show. Final score in tonight's girls contest, MMCRU, a 58-26 winner over South O'Brien in the opener tonight. The Royals led 13-11 at the end of the first quarter and stretched that lead out to 41-18 at the halftime break and outscored the Wolverines 17-8 in the second half for a 58-26 final. Leading scorer tonight, Cora Alish, 29 points, 6 rebounds on the night. Alish had 22 of those in the first half. 12 points for Jaden Young, 8 points for Isabel Olson, 4 for Kennedy Tenniger, 3 for Avery Schlinger, and 2 for Kylie Harpenoff. South O'Brien was led by Alyssa Van Beek in her 9 points, 5 rebound effort. 4 points each for Sam Wilbur and Marissa Ebel, 3 points for Chloe Husted and Takara Conley, and 2 points for Addison Hedberg, 1 point for Abby Nelson. Royals improved to 13-4 overall, 6-2 in conference play. Royals back in action on Friday night at Galen Catholic, trying to avenge an early season loss to the Jays. That one Friday night in Lamars, right here on Fuller Digital Solutions. The Royals then in action at non-conference action next Monday at Grettinger Terrell Ruth and Ayrshire before finishing up the regular season next Tuesday here against Unity Christian. A very good Unity Christian squad. South O'Brien falls to 0-19 on the season, 0-9 in conference play. The Wolverines will take on Remsen St. Mary's on February 4th on Saturday in Polina, and then finish up the regular season on Tuesday as they host Hartley Melvin Sanborn as well. Both of these squads heading into district play. As we mentioned, the girls' district pairings came out today. The MMCRU is drawing West Sioux, the conference rival West Sioux Falcons. The Royals won 49-46 over West Sioux here last week. That one will be on February 14th, which, just looking ahead, is a Tuesday. So a week from Tuesday, February 14th in Marcus, 7 o'clock start time. MMCRU hosting West Sioux in the second round of the tournament. Winner advances to the second round, should say to the third round, against the most likely second-ranked Central Lyon squad in Rock Rapids. Would be the host of that one on the 17th if you get there. South O'Brien in Class 1A, the Wolverines will be traveling to Kingsley Pearson to take on the Kingsley Pearson Panthers. That one will be on Thursday, February 9th. So the Wolverines finishing up the regular season on the 7th against HMS, and they'll be traveling to Kingsley Pearson the following Thursday for the first round of district play. Other scores from around the area tonight, around the conference, you should say. Remsen St. Mary's ranked 4th in Class 1A, a 44-34 lead over West Sioux in the fourth quarter. That one in Remsen. In the 13th ranked Hinton Blackhawks in Class 2A, a 78-31 win at Galen Catholic tonight. All Blackhawks in the girls contest. Harris Lake Park hosting HMS and Trinity Christian hosting Akron Westfield. We do not have a score on either one of those. Got about 9 minutes to the start of the boys contest. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with the Pre-game show for tonight's boys contest after this commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding easy breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
To clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed. If you need financing for a new home or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account, as well as financing their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. We're committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices at 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC.
Westel offers faster internet speeds for your new devices. The new year's begun, and your home may have new internet-connected devices. Maybe Santa brought your children new phones, tablets, or a gaming console. Or maybe you used holiday money to finally purchase the new computer or smart home devices you've been wanting. The more devices, the more speed you need, along with a quality router to support them. To enjoy the best internet experience, call Westel at 712-786-1181 to upgrade to a new internet speed and a Westel-managed Wi-Fi router.
Welcome back here on Fuller Digital Solutions in 92.1 KCHE Radio. Live in Marcus tonight at the MMCRU High School Gymnasium. The girls' contest is concluded. Moving ahead to the boys' game for the Farmer State Bank pregame show. In this boys' contest tonight, South O'Brien comes in at 12-5, 5-4 in conference play. The Wolverines' first outing since last week. A Friday night loss at Lamar's Galen, 79-54 against a hot Jays squad on Friday night. South O'Brien looking to rebound from that loss. The Royals 6-9 on the season, 2-6 in conference play. MMCRU coming off a 62-36 loss right here in Marcus last Friday night against the West Sioux Falcons. South O'Brien led offensively on the year by junior David Boston Reedman, a senior guard. David Boston not far behind, and Willie Conley also right around that 11 points per night mark. South O'Brien averaging about 57 points a night as a team. We're playing good hard-nosed defense and controlling the glass is their MO with Coach Kylie Yates. MMCRU led offensively by freshman Brayson Mulder. Mulder at 12 points per night, along with about 6.5 rebounds. 9-10 points a game for junior guard Kyler Bork, who's starting to shoot it much better from the field. This a rematch from back on January 6th in Polina that seen the South O'Brien boys win that one 58-36 behind a big second quarter effort. They blew that one open. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups for each squad. First for the visiting Wolverines tonight in the boys contest. At one guard, a 5'10 senior, number 15, Boston Reedman. At another guard position, a 6'1 senior, number 11, Hudson Ullman. At a guard spot, a 5'11 junior, number 31, Ben Woodall. At a forward spot, a 5'11 junior, number 33, David Botchin. And rounding out the Wolverines starting lineup tonight, a 6'2 senior, number 35, Dane Mormon. The Wolverines coached by Kylie Yates, assisted by Kevin Pecos and Jim Wagner. The Wolverines 12-5 on the season. Farmer State Bank starting lineups for the home team tonight. The MMCRU Royals at guard, a 5'10 senior, number 14, Gunnar Johnson. Another guard, senior guard, 5'10, number 20, Andrew Berinsky. In the post, a 6'3 sophomore, number 22, Michael Peterson. At guard, a 6'2 senior, Derek Goff. And rounding out the Royals starting lineups, a 6'2 senior forward, number 34, Camden Steffen. The Royals coached by Cam Kuchel, assisted by Brad Hodgin, Shane Bork, and Rocky Bork. Royals 6-9 on the season, 2-6 in conference play. Coming off a 2-2 week last week, beating River Valley and Harris Lake Park before falling to HMS and West Sioux. senior night here in Marcus. The Royals, Coach Cam Cuccio pulling a move that I absolutely love, seeing all 4 seniors in the starting lineup tonight with Johnson, Berinsky, Goth, and Steffen. Berinsky, normally a senior bench player, getting an opportunity to start tonight. Derek Goth, a guard who started most games last year but has come off the bench more so this year. And now Cameron Steffen, in the story of Cam, he's going to jump here against Ullman, and the Wolverines win the tip, and they'll be into the front court with it. Here's Ben Woodall up top, drives on Goth, kicks it. Ullman drives a deep 3 from the left wing, in and out. Rebound, Ullman. Shot no good, but a foul on the floor as Gunnar Johnson picks up the first foul of the night. Just 17 seconds in. Here's Hudson Ullman, the senior guard, at the line for 2. Brayson Mulder into the ball game as Cam Steffen checks out. Ullman's second off the back iron. He gets 1 of 2, and Mulder, the freshman, leads the Royals in scoring, comes down with that rebound. South O'Brien in a 2-3 zone defensively to start things off. Royals inside out. Berinsky with it at the free throw line. He kicks it back out. Goth, his shot blocked beyond the arc. He'll save the possession, down to 10 on the shot clock. Mulder, a ball fake. Kicks it out. Now Mulder gets it back at the shot clock buzzer, no good. And the Wolverines, a great set defensively to start this one off, and they clear the glass. Baseline drive, leaving the middle. Here's Ullman, no good from point blank range. Michael Peterson on the rebound. Goth is going to fire a left wing 3. That's off the back iron. Austin Riedemann, the rebound for South O'Brien. And now Goth almost stole it away from Ullman. Maintains possession. Royals pressure defense pushes the Wolverines out. Here's the 3 off the mark, and a rebound from Peterson. 1 and done as Mormon misses from beyond the perimeter. Mulder catches and fires from the free throw line. That jumper rims in. The first field goal of the night, and it's 2-1 in favor of MMCRU. 5:50 to go, first quarter. Royals in a man-to-man defense. Woodall, an inside pass to Riedemann, kicks it out. Now Riedemann gets it back, guarded by Berinsky. And a deep 3, in and out, and it's Peterson on the rebound again. That one almost rimmed in for Botchin. Johnson almost throws it away. Berinsky chases it down. Royals, a lot of perimeter passing against the 2-3 zone. Johnson steps in. A 17-footer is good. And Gunnar Johnson with the dribble jump shot. Royals in front 4-1. Here's Woodall, drives, leaves it for Ullman. Trying to navigate his way in. Now Woodall, a corner 3. Good. And Ben Woodall, a junior guard, was the 6th man on the team last year. He can shoot it from outside, and he knocks down his first attempt. Johnson to Berinsky. His dribble jumper, left elbow, no good. It's poked out by Johnson, saves the possession. A fresh 35 for the Royals. Johnson drives, floater in the lane, good. And a tough shot from Gunnar Johnson. He's got back-to-back field goals. Royals back in front, 6-4. Halfway through the first quarter. Reedham in a drive, he's cut off. Here's Woodall wide open, in and out. And Peterson, his third rebound of the quarter. Now Mulder had it stripped away initially, and a foul called on Reedham. And subs into the ball game for the Royals and Wolverines. Mulder and Johnson stay on the floor. Mitchell Schnepp, Jonah Peterson, and Kyler Bork on the floor for the Royals. South O'Brien's going to counter. It looks like Derek Paulson in for the first time tonight, as is Willie Conley. Schnepp, a spin move inside. He lays it in off the glass. And Mitchell Schnepp gives the Royals a 4-point advantage. Now a three from the far corner off the mark. Offensive rebounded from Botchin, and he's going to lose it. Mulder cut off by Reedham at the 3-point line. Here's Schnepp. Puts it on the deck, kicks it out. Johnson's three short and out of bounds to South O'Brien. Reedham, Ullman, Paulson, Conley, and Botchin on the floor for South O'Brien. On a backdoor cut to Reedham, he lays it in, and a nice play by the Wolverines. An easy two on the give and go for Reedham. Bork steps into a three. That goes off the wire above the hoop and out of bounds. And now Woodall back in the ball game, as is Mormon. Gunnar Johnson gets a breather as Lucas Brown checks in. MMCRU, they'll go 10-11 deep if necessary. South O'Brien already going to their bench as well. Here's Conley on a give and go. Good, and the foul. In back-to-back possessions where South O'Brien on a hard cut has gotten a back cut in an easy layup, and now Conley's going to go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. That foul assessed to Brayson Mulder, his first, and it's the second as a team for the Royals. Conley knocks down the free throw, and South O'Brien has a 9-8 lead. Schnepp with it. He puts it on the deck and kicks it out. Mulder's pass almost stolen away. Now he gets it back. Long two is in and out. Back to Schnepp. He steps through. No good off the glass, but draws the foul. And Schnepp playing hard down low. He's going to head to the free throw line for a couple. Taden Mormon picks up his first foul. 2:17 to go, first quarter. South O'Brien in front, 9-8. And Schnepp, the junior post player, gets the first free throw to go. Mitchell averages 4.5 points per night to go along with 4 rebounds in that post position. Second free throw right through. 2:17 to go, first quarter. Royals back in front, 10-9. Here's Ullman with it, right wing. Left-handed drive all the way in and good off the glass. And Ullman will take that left-handed drive all night if the Royals are going to give it to him. He's got 3 here in the first quarter, and now Conley picks off a pass in the paint, and he's going to take it coast to coast, kicks it out. Now Ullman has it stripped from behind by Bork. It's one-on-one, Bork all the way in, and he'll lay it in. Paulson decided to cut him loose, and Bork has his first 2 of the night. Conley with it at the perimeter. He's going to fire a 3 and knocks it down. And Willie Conley, a nice ball player. He's got 6 in the first quarter, and South O'Brien in front, 14-12. Conley can do it inside and out. Schnepp, high-low to Mulder. He has it knocked out of his hands. He'll stay with the Royals. Ullman and Paulson are going to get a breather. Here comes Riedemann into the ball game with Woodall. Bork's fade away, no good off the glass, and the Wolverines have it. Conley on the right wing. He's going to fire another three. Good again. Back-to-back triples from Willie Conley. He leads the Wolverines with 9 points here in the opening quarter. South O'Brien in front, 17-12 with 40 seconds to go. Schnepp with it on the block. Here's a cut by Bork all the way in and good. And a nice cut from Kyler Bork. He lays it in. A deep three in transitions off the mark. Conley saves it. Now Riedemann, a dribble jumper. No good. And Lucas Brown trails it for the Royals. Now Brown kicks it out. And with 8 seconds to go, MMCRU will have the last crack. Bork drives baseline, has it stripped away. It's still loose and up ahead. Riedemann, a three at the buzzer. No good off the glass. And after a fast-paced first quarter, South O'Brien leads 17-14. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Back here in Marcus, Tuesday night War Eagle Conference basketball action at the very end of January. Postseason basketball just a couple weeks away. And a couple of very familiar foes going at it. South O'Brien has dominated the series between these two schools. MMCRU trying to hang tough early on. South O'Brien a 17-14 lead after one. Gunnar Johnson, Kyler Bork, Brayson Mulder, Lucas Brown, and Jonah Peterson on the court for the Royals. Woodall, Riedemann, Moorman, Ullman, and Botchin on the floor for the Wolverines. Royals with it to start the second quarter. Bork, a good look from the corner. That's off the mark. And a rebound for Botchin. South O'Brien, a 3-point lead in the basketball early in the second quarter. Woolman open on the block, gets it there, and has it stripped by Bork from behind. A foul called. And the foul is going to be called on the floor, so Bork's first foul, just the team's third. Wolverines inbound it. Riedemann dribbles into the paint. His short jumper rims in. And Boston Riedemann has 4 points. Wolverines a 5-point advantage. South O'Brien still in that 2-3 zone defensively. Here's Peterson, steps back. His three off the mark. One and done. Wolverines control the glass, and now Ullman loses his footing, and the ball goes out of bounds to MMCRU. Ullman was tripped up, no foul called, and Coach Kylie Yates kind of has his hands up wondering why there wasn't one called. He may have a point. Lucas Brown hands it off to Bork at the top of the key. That high post area, Mulder gives it off to Johnson. Leaves it for Bork. His three on the way, off the mark. Jonah Peterson has it. Leaves it for Brown. His short jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, no good, but the foul called on the floor. Lucas Brown missed a short jumper able to get his own rebound and forces the foul. That one's going to be on David Botchin. It's just his first. Neither team has a player with more than one foul. Now Johnson a cut, kicks it out. He had a look if he went up initially. Now he drives again, free throw line, and he's going to kick it out again. A fresh shot clock, down to 20. Here's Mulder inside. He bullies his way in and lays it in. And Mulder pushes Ullman down under the basket and lays it in. 6 minutes to go, first half. South O'Brien a 19-16 advantage. Here's Botchin inside. He finishes off the glass. And an off-the-ball screen gets Botchin free on the block. He lays it in. Brown's going to pull it out and now use a screen. Johnson has to kick it cross court. Mulder goes into Brown. Brown up with the left hand and good off the glass. And Brown has his first bucket of the night, the sophomore, off the bench. His first field goal, 21-18. Both teams exchanging baskets here in the second quarter. 3-point attempt, Botchin is off the mark. And out of bounds to MMCRU. Goth back on the floor. Derek Goth has his Michael Peterson and Jace Colling on the floor for the first time tonight. Ben Woodall. And Derek Paulson back on the floor, as well as Dane Moorman. Bork, a wide open three attempt. That is off the mark. Both teams a pretty good look and barely drew iron on each end. Now Botchin on the trailer, cut and lost the handle of the ball. Now the Royals push it. Here's Bork underneath the bucket, has to kick it out. Peterson inside, his short jumper off the mark. Moorman, nice job contesting that one. There's Conley, a drive, and he's fouled on the floor. Foul given to Derek Goth. Goth's first foul of the night. 4 team fouls on the Royals, 3 on South O'Brien at the 4:23 mark of the second quarter. Woodall with it in the corner. His pass almost stolen away. And Conley dribbling around on the perimeter. Riedemann with it now into the paint. Conley has it stripped away in a battle on the floor. Riedemann ends up with it. No good off the back iron. And the Royals control the board. And Xander Tenniger in the ball game for the first time tonight. And a nice ovation from the crowd on a good defensive effort for MMCRU. Tenniger and Johnson. Here's Johnson in the lane. Jumper off the back iron. No good. And a good look against that zone. Johnson couldn't get it to go. And the Wolverines will call timeout after securing the rebound. 3:37 to go first half. A 30-second timeout for the Wolverines as they lead 21-18. So far in this one, a balanced scoring attack from each squad, really. Conley has 9 on the 2 threes in the traditional three-point play to lead all scorers. 4 for Riedemann, 3 for Ullman, 3 for Woodall, and 2 for Botchin. The Royals have 4 from Schnepp, Mulder, Johnson, and Bork. Lucas Brown has a pair as well. South O'Brien out of the timeout. Ullman a left-handed drive. No good off the glass. Offensive rebound. Put back. Good. And out of the timeout, Kylie Yates draws up a play to get Ullman to go to his left. The Royals get the initial stop but can't clear the glass. Now the backdoor cut stolen away by Conley. Not a good pass from Jace Colling. Conley stops, pops, hits again. That one from 10 feet. Willie Conley in double figures with 11, and South O'Brien back-to-back buckets out of the timeout. They lead 25-18. Now Cowling inside. He'll finish off the glass with the left hand. 2:45 to go first half. South O'Brien a 5-point lead. Conley drives, jump shot, good. And Willie Conley is on fire. He's not even hitting the rim. He's going to tear the net off. Conley with 13 of the Wolverines' 27 first half points. Here's Cowling inside. Tenniger thought about it, now inside to Peterson. And a double team in the paint. Gets the handle, kicks it out. Tenniger, a tough three, that's off the mark. And the Wolverines on a run out. Here's Ullman. Leaves it for Woodall, his three. No good, and Tenniger on the rebounds on the backside. Goth's going to fire a three. That's off the mark for the Royals. 27-20. South O'Brien in front with the basketball. Riedemann drives left. Floater in the lane. In and out. Offensive rebound. Woodall's three. No good. And Cowling is going to rebound it. Throws it ahead to Goth. Goth, layup. No good. And a prime opportunity for the Royals, and Goff leaves that one for Mulder. He lays it in. Conley finally misses from beyond the arc. This one, the basketball game has turned into a track meet. Mulder off the mark on a three. Goff is tied up on the rebound attempt. Possession arrow to the Wolverines. 1:07 to go in the half. And the Wolverines will have the ball. Once again, fouls not an issue. Neither team has a player with more than one. It's been a well-played first half from each squad. Conley drives in. And a push is going to be called. And Schnepp's going to get called for the foul on the floor. Just under a minute to go. Wolverines will inbound it. Backside, here's a corner three, no good for Botchin. Mulder brings it into the front court. Schnepp backside pass to Brown. His reverse layup is blocked away. South O'Brien really packing that zone in, not allowing much inside. Wolverines a 7-point lead in the basketball. 8-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley's fade away, good on the baseline. 15 first half points for Willie Conley. And the Wolverines in front. Now Peterson, a ball fake up, no good, but he's fouled on the arm. Fouls on Mormon, it's his second. Here's Michael Peterson at the line for two. The sophomore post player for the Royals knocks down the first. It's his first point of the night with 14 seconds to go before the half. Peterson active in the paint and on the glass. Second free throw misses. And the Wolverines have it with 10 seconds to go. At the last shot of the quarter. And a foul called on Peterson as Conley gave a ball fake on the perimeter. And the foul on the floor, and it's just the first for Peterson. Here's Riedemann with it, a step back three. No good at the first half buzzer. At the End of one half of play. South O'Brien in front, 29-21. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show after this. You're watching War Eagle Conference basketball tonight on FDS and listening on 92.1 KCHE.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for 3-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the MMCRU dance team.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
At Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen, Iowa, we strive to provide a comfortable home away from home. Whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home, regardless of your level of care, our mission is to provide you and your loved ones with quality, compassionate care in your time of need. And outpatient therapy is available with Remsen Rehab, located inside Happy Siesta. And Happy Siesta Healthcare Center is always looking for quality employees, so contact us if you'd like to work here. Happy Siesta Healthcare Center, Remsen. Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmer State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmer State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show, live here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE. South O'Brien a 29-21 lead over MMCRU at the halftime break. The Wolverines jumped out to a 17-14 lead after the first quarter play and then outscored the Royals 10-6 in that second quarter, behind 13 points from Willie Conley to lead the way. 5 for Hudson Ullman, 4 points for Boston Riedemann, 3 for Ben Woodall, and 2 for David Botchin. Royals balanced scoring attack, 4 points each for Mitchell Schnepp, Grayson Mulder, Gunnar Johnson, and Kyler Bork, 2 from Jace Colling, and 2 for Lucas Brown. Much like the girls' schedule is coming up, the MMCRU will be back in action Friday night at Galen Catholic in a girl-boy doubleheader before traveling to Grettinger, Tail, Ruth, and Ayrshire on Monday next week and hosting Unity Christian on Tuesday. And the boys actually will be in action on Thursday night in a makeup game. They are going to reschedule. The MMCRU boys will be back in action Thursday night this week. A JV varsity boys doubleheader at Kingsley Pearson on Thursday, February 2nd. The boys will be at Lamar's on Friday night, GTRA on Monday, and Unity on Tuesday to wrap up the regular season. Before postseason play comes calling, we should know that seeding next week for the boys tournament. South O'Brien will travel to host Remsen St. Mary's on Saturday, before hosting Hartley Melvin Sanborn and Galen Catholic next week. Let's take a look at the Farmer State Bank second half starting lineups. Wolverines, Hudson Ullman, Boston Riedemann, Ben Woodall, David Botchin, and Dane Mormon. MMCRU will counter with their regular starting five, we presume, which would be Gunnar Johnson, Kyler Bork, Michael Peterson, Grayson Mulder, and Mitchell Schnapp. It's been a good one so far, a very fast-paced game. Lesser amount of buckets in the second quarter for each of the squads, but the tempo and pace did not slow down. As bombs away as each team's attempted several three-point attempts. South O'Brien got a few more to go, and it's all Willie Conley leading the way. Royals with the ball out of the halftime break. Here's Bork driving baseline, and he's fouled by Botchin. Just 10 seconds into the second half. David Botchin picks up his second. Royals get it into Schnapp. Double comes back to Bork. His corner three is off the mark. The rebound to South O'Brien. Kyler Bork just 4 points on the night. He's had some good looks from beyond the arc. He has not gotten one to fall yet. Here's Woodall. It's that 1-3-1 zone and deflected by Schnapp. Now up ahead to Mulder on a fast break. He lays it in. Good body control from Mulder, who lays it in the midst of three South O'Brien defenders. Royals in a 1-3-1 zone defensively. South O'Brien's going to have open looks on the perimeter. They decide to take them here. The interior pass stolen away. The Royals have come up with back-to-back stops defensively. Right inside to Schnapp. Here's Mulder in the corner. Three, no good. And Ullman clears it for South O'Brien. Here's Botchin's three, or excuse me, it's Woodall's three way off the mark. Woodall has not gotten one to go yet tonight either. Schnapp now to Bork inside. He lays it in. A couple of points in the paint for the Royals out of the timeout. It's 29-25, 6:20 to go, third quarter. An important 2 minutes out of the halftime break, and the deficit down to 4. Three, good for Boston Riedemann. Riedemann has 7 and a big three-point basket for the Wolverines. Stretches that lead back to 7. The Wolverines content in that 2-3 zone as well. Here's Schnapp at the free throw line, goes inside to Peterson. Peterson stopped by Botch, and now Schnapp's jumper, good. Schnapp knocks that one down from about 12 feet. Gave it to him, and he knocks it down. He's got 6. 32-27. South O'Brien the lead and the basketball. Mormon with it in the corner. Tries going baseline. Almost lost it. Gets it back, and a tie-up on the ground. Possession arrow keeps it with South O'Brien. Mormon out, as is Woodall. Here comes Paulson and Conley back on the floor. Shot clock at 14 seconds. Off the tie-up. Conley right inside. His shot blocked away by Schnapp. And now Bork throws it off Conley to save the possession. And a nice reaction from Schnapp defensively. Schnapp inside. There's Mulder. He can't finish it at the rim. And now a foul the other way. Mulder would love to have that one back. Good ball movement by the Royals. Point blank range, and Mulder can't finish off the glass. Bork picks up the foul, and now the Wolverines throw it away 30 feet from the basket. Coach Kylie Yates not happy in a timeout. A 30-second timeout for the Wolverines. 4:57 to go, third quarter. South O'Brien a 32-27 lead over MMCRU. We'll keep it here. Use this time to thank our sponsors for making tonight's live stream possible, as well as streaming on KCHE. A lot of local businesses that we run through for commercials on each broadcast, and we thank those local businesses for their sponsorship and encourage our viewers to shop locally and patronize those businesses to continue our streaming services into the future. Royals with it out of the timeout. Same 5 on the floor for each squad. Bork gets it into Mulder, cross court to Johnson. His mid-range jumper in and out. Deflected. Schnepp with it to Michael Peterson, who lays it in. And Mitchell Schnepp has been active both on the offensive and defensive end for the Royals in the paint. Really made that his. He comes away with a block on one end and a tip pass off the rebound attempt to Peterson, who lays it in. Royals have the deficit to 3. Conley's 3. Good. My goodness, Willie Conley is on fire. He's got 18 of the Wolverines' 35 points. And now a moving screen going to be called as Johnson was trying to use Bork's motion. A moving screen called. And now Bork just picked up his 3rd. Bork and Johnson out of the ball game. Lucas Brown and Derek Goth back in. 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. The Wolverines a 6-point lead in the basketball. Woodall, a catch and shoot from the corner, no good. Ullman with the offensive rebound. The Wolverines have another crack at it. Conley's 3 off the mark this time. Bit of a heat check there. Now Goth's going to fire a deep 3. That's short. Back out to Mulder. He's going to fire it up. Good. And Mulder responds. He's got 9 for the Royals. It's 35-32. Royals hanging around. Woodall being harassed by Mulder on the perimeter. Here's Mormon. Back to Woodall. Conley drives baseline. Elevates, reverse. No good. And Schnepp, a good box out on Ullman. Royals have it, a chance to tie. Down by 3. Mulder inside to Peterson. Lost control of it, gets it back, no good. Good position in the post. Peterson just lost his footing. Conley's going to fire another 3. That's off the mark. Tracks down his own rebound and kicks it out. It's almost stolen away by Mulder, but out of bounds to South O'Brien. More legs coming in. Schnepp and Mulder out. Here's Jonah Peterson and Xander Tenniger back in the ball game. Riedemann back in for South O'Brien. Woodall wants to go left, kicks it. Here's a 3 from the corner, botching off the mark, and Goth comes down with the rebound. Peterson's pass inside is deflected away. Mormon's going to fire a corner 3, in and out, and Lucas Brown comes down with the board. Now Brown has it taken away by Riedemann in the backcourt. Royals get it across. Brown inside. That pass stolen away. Trying to get it into Peterson, and Mormon rips it out of the air. South O'Brien. A drive from Botchin on a jump stop, and Tenniger takes the charge. A player control foul, and that's Botchin's 3rd. Ullman back in the ball game for Mormon in a 30-second timeout now for the Royals. 35-32, South O'Brien leads, a minute 32 to go in the 3rd quarter. And the Royals have cut a 7-point halftime deficit down to 3. Trying to get over the hump. Coach Cam Kuchel using this 30-second timeout to draw up a play to possibly do that. Just 6 points for South O'Brien in this quarter. One a 3-point basket from Conley. Now the Wolverines applying full court pressure, and Goss steps over the end line. In the 30-second timeout, completely backfires on the Royals as they're not ready for South O'Brien's defensive changeup. Now Woodall's corner three, in and out. Offensive rebound, nope, taken away from the Wolverines by Jonah Peterson. Here's Peterson, gives it off. Chase Cowling in the ball game for the Royals. Cross-court pass, Goth, his three, good! And that one ties it up. Senior Derek Goth knocks down the triple on senior night. And we got a tie ball game, just 65 seconds to go in the third quarter. Conley's dribble jumper, baseline, no good. And Lucas Brown has it. And the Royals push it ahead. Goth's going to fire another three. In and out. And the rebound for Botchin. And the Wolverines have it in the front court. Read him into Botchin. Thought about a long three. Passed it up. Ball moving on the perimeter. Conley gives it up. Riedemann has it. 10 on the shot clock. Conley, dribble jumper. Good. In the middle of three Royals defenders. And now with 20 seconds on the game clock, the Royals can hold for the last shot. And traps, and now Conley comes away with the steal on the cross-court pass. And dunks it home with one hand. Willie Conley have himself a night, young man. 4 threes and a one-handed stuff. Here's Peterson at the buzzer. No good at the end of the quarter. And South O'Brien, a couple of big buckets in the last 30 seconds. It's 39-35, Wolverines in front as we head to the fourth quarter of play. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Insurance can be confusing. With all of the legal terms, different policies, what are you actually getting? With over 60 years of experience, there's no confusing the experts at Matkin Insurance. Let Matkin Insurance help you find the policies that fit your lifestyle, budget, and needs. Matkin Insurance takes pride in being an independent agency, always working for what's best for their customers. So what are you waiting for? Contact Matkin Insurance today.
MMCRU outscores South O'Brien 14-10 in that third quarter. Cut their 7-point deficit at the half down to 4. It's 39-35. Royals will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Able to tie it on a Derek Goff three, but back-to-back field goals for South O'Brien to end the third quarter. And the Wolverines back in front by 4. Same starting 5 on the floor for each squad as we start the fourth quarter of play. Royals working around the perimeter. Here's Schnepp with it. Gives it to Johnson. His mid-range jumper. Good. Johnson found a soft spot in the zone. He knocks it down. Gunnar Johnson, 6 points for the senior point guard. Royals in that 1-3-1. Here's Riedemann's pass deflected out of bounds by Michael Peterson. Stay with the Wolverines. Conley at the top of the key. Gives it up. Now gets it back. He steps into a three off the mark. And the Royals come away with the rebound. Johnson and Peterson collided. Now Schnepp with it. And he's going to be fouled on the floor. I think they get Ullman with it. They do. It's his first, just the third team foul on the Wolverines. Royals just 2. Not many fouls called in this boys game. It's been played very, very well. Mulder tried getting it into Schnepp on the backside, and it's deflected out of bounds. We'll do it again. Now inside, Bork gives a ball fake, kicks it out. Johnson steps in. Free throw line jumper is short. And the Wolverines clear. Here's Ben Woodall. Walks it into the front court with a 2-point lead. 6:45 to go. Botchin cross court to Woodall. Puts it on the deck. Goes baseline. Reverse layup is blocked away by Schnepp. Up ahead. Mulder ahead of the pack. Mulder. Layup. Good. And the foul. And the Royals get out in transition. Mulder the lay-in and the foul. That's going to be Riedeman's second, and the freshman Mulder at the line for a chance at an and one opportunity. Mulder leads the way for the Royals with 11. Make it 12, and MMCRU their first lead since back in the first quarter. It's 40-39. Riedemann and Woodall play catch. Here's Botchin fires a triple off the mark. And the rebound controlled by the Royals. Mulder to Bork inside. It's knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with MMCRU as they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Schnepp out of the ball game. Jonah Peterson back in. And here comes Dane Moorman and Derek Paulson for the Wolverines. Bork to inbound. Goes to the backside. Peterson has that pass deflected away. It's Riedemann on a run out. Up, no good off the glass, but a foul called on Gunnar Johnson. And the Royals turn it over on a bit of a lackadaisical pass by Peterson. A lot of congestion in the middle, and trying to throw a soft pass across there is deflected away. And Riedemann's run out leads to a couple of free throws, and he knocks down the first. Riedemann, a senior guard. He gets both. He's got 9 points on the night for the Wolverines, and South O'Brien back in front by 1. Jonah Peterson, a free throw line jumper is well short. And the Wolverines come up with a stop. Conley has that pass deflected away. Bork in the lane. Floater, no good off the glass. Mulder, offensive rebound. Put that good. 42-41. Royals back in front. Here's South O'Brien. Riedemann on the left wing. That pass deflected as it comes back to Riedemann. Mulder playing the top of that 1-3-1 zone. Stepping to a three, here's Paulson off the back iron, and Moorman tips it out. Conley on the deck, in the paint, his shot swatted away, but a foul called. And Willie Conley to the free throw line for 2. The second foul on Michael Peterson, and Willie Conley at the free throw line. He gets the first to go. Conley, a junior. This young man's having a night. 23 points to lead all scorers, make it 24 as that's right through. On 4 threes and a big one-handed stuff in the third quarter. South O'Brien in front, 43-42. Royals playing catch at the top of the key between Bork and Mulder here. Inside out, Johnson thought about it, now gives it up to Mulder. Top of the key, dribble jumper, right elbow, short, rebound. to Jonah Peterson. His cross-court pass is thrown away. Attempted to get it to Bork, who is wide open, throws it into the stands. Another unforced turnover. 4:20 to go. Wolverines the ball in a 1-point lead. Woodall steps into a left wing three. That's good, and Ben Woodall finally gets one to go. He's got 6 on the night in a 4-point South O'Brien advantage. And now a foul on Paulson. Going for the steal. It's the first on Paulson, the 5th Wolverines team foul. Paulson and Mormon come out as Conley and Ullman back on the floor. Schnepp with it, corner to Goth. His 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound to Schnepp. His putback, no good. And Botchin able to clear the glass. A couple of good opportunities. The Royals just can't cash in. Here's Conley on the deck. Kicks it out to Woodall. He's covered up by Goth. Now Conley steps into it on ball reversal. His 3 off the mark. And it's deflected out of bounds off of South O'Brien. .3:15 to go. South O'Brien a 4-point lead. The Royals have the ball, trying to cut into it. Schnepp with it at the right elbow. Bork on a cut. His layup, no good. And once again, the Royals can't finish inside. Now Conley has it stripped away by Mulder. Mulder being chased down by a few Wolverines. No good on the shot attempt. It'll go out of bounds. Stays with MMCRU. Goff throws it in over top. Royals will reset. Now Goth, a wide open corner 3 on the skip pass off the mark. And Derek is a sharpshooter. He's been left open a few times in the corner. Just hasn't made the Wolverines pay for it. 2:30 to go. South O'Brien, a 4-point lead and the basketball. Botchin's pass knocked away by Mulder. Will stay with South O'Brien. Woodall with it up top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives, kicks, Riedeman's corner 3, off the mark, and the rebound for Mitchell Schnepp. Tries to keep it alive and does, and now Bork all the way in, no good off the glass. And Botchin has it, racing the other way. And Bork has had a couple of opportunities at the glass, just can't finish in transition. Now South O'Brien will slow it down in the half court. And a timeout by Coach Kylie Yates. And it's going to be a full timeout for the Wolverines. 1:44 to go. South O'Brien a 46-42 lead and the basketball. We'll take this break with them. We'll be back right after this commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions of 92.1 KCHE.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
South O'Brien will have the basketball, leading 46-42 out of this timeout. Under 2 minutes to go in this one, and South O'Brien, MMCRU have exchanged leads for the early part of the quarter, and South O'Brien a couple of baskets late have stretched it out with 1:44 to go. An opportunity to try to put this one away. 18 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Ben Woodall with it up top. Him and Riedemann play catch against the 1-3-1 zone. Now he's going to drive it in the middle. Short shot. Botchin rebounds Ullman in the paint. Shot good off the glass with the left hand. And South O'Brien took it to the paint, just threw it up really, and the offensive rebound on the short shot is given an opportunity to keep the possession alive. Here's Michael Peterson. Gives it to Schnepp, backside Bork's three. No good, and that is rebounded by Botchin. His pass is deflected. Johnson comes away with it. That's short. The rebound to South O'Brien. And Riedemann's going to slow it down. We're under a minute to go in a 6-point lead. And I think he got a foul here, and I think Coach Cam Kuchel's telling him to foul. And we're going to have a foul away from the ball. And that's the fourth foul on Kyler Bork. Five team fouls for both squads. Botchin passed up on a wide open three. A veteran move. Wolverines want to run clock, and Royals have to foul. There's only a 10-second differential in the shot clock and game clock. And you're down 6. You have to foul. Now Conley has it, and he is going to be fouled. And the Royals allowed South O'Brien to run about 12 seconds off the clock. He got a foul. Now at the third on Michael Peterson, and the 6th team foul. The next one will put the Wolverines at the line. You got to foul right away if you don't force a turnover. Here's Botchin. He got a foul, and they will. .29 seconds to go, and David Botchin steps to the free throw line. First free throw rims in. Just his 3rd point of the night. Second free throw, good. Botchin gets both, and it's an 8-point South O'Brien lead. Here's Mulder with it. Gonna have to go quick now. Down to 22 seconds. Bork's corner three off the mark. The rebound to Ullman, and South O'Brien is going to ice this one away. 16 seconds to go and an 8-point lead. Hudson Ullman will go to the free throw line for the front end of a 1-and-1. That foul on Michael Peterson, his 4th. And the Royals took a 42-41 lead with about 3.5 minutes to go and have not scored since. They've had opportunities from beyond the arc and right at the bucket, just haven't finished. Ullman misses the free throw attempt. Here's Bork all the way in. Good off the glass and a foul. And Mormon just picked up his 3rd, but he's going to come out of the ball game. The one thing you absolutely cannot do with an 8-point lead is foul the shooter. Royals will call timeout. 10.7 seconds to go. Wolverines in front 50-44. We'll take this commercial break with them. Be back right after this here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
50-44. South O'Brien leads with just 10 seconds to go in this one. And Kyler Bork to the free throw line on an and-one opportunity, but for Coach Cam Kuchel in the timeout huddle there, you got to call for an intentionally missed shot. Try to tip this out. score more points. The one isn't going to do you much good here. Bork does knock down the free throw. It's a 5-point deficit as the Royals foul out of the inbound. There's a big enough hole there that if you wanted to really get in the game here and you have a chance, I think you had to get a three-pointer off that opportunity. But here's Riedemann at the free throw line, the last front end of a 1-and-1 scenario, and he gets the first to go. Kyler Bork is fouled out of the contest for MMCRU with that foul. Riedemann in double figures with 10. Make it 11 as he knocks down both. Mulder gets it in, races into the front court. That three off the mark. Offense rebound, put back no good, and that will do it. Final score tonight, South O'Brien wins the boys contest 52-45 over MMCRU. The Wolverines improved to 13-5 on the season. The Royals fall to 6-10. Final score 52-45. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the Methodist Manor post-game show after this, right here on 92.1 KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Back here on the Methodist Manor post-game show. Final score tonight, South O'Brien a 52-45 winner over MMCRU. The Wolverines led 29-21 at the halftime break. The Royals cut the deficit down at the end of the third quarter to just 4 points and actually took the lead in the fourth quarter, but the Wolverines respond and win this one 52-45 behind 24 points from Willie Conley tonight. Conley, 24 and 6 rebounds, 11 points for Boston Riedemann, 7 for Hudson Ullman, 6 for Ben Woodall, and 4 points for David Botchin. MMCRU paced by Bryson Mulder's 14-point, 8-rebound effort, 9 points for Kyler Bork, 6 for Mitchell Schnepp, 6 for Gunnar Johnson, 3 points for Derek Goff, 3 for Michael Peterson, 2 points for Lucas Brown, and 2 for Jace Cowling. Royals fall to 6-10 on the season. They will be back in action in the JV Varsity Boys contest only Thursday night at Kingsley Pearson before the girls and boys of MMCRU back in action in Lamar's on Friday night against the Galen Catholic Jays. South O'Brien will hit the floor next on Saturday, February 4th, against Remsen St. Mary's in Polina for wrapping up the season against HMS and Galen Catholic as well. For Tim Holmes and Adam Morris, live here in Marcus tonight for War Eagle Conference basketball, thank you for joining us here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE Radio. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys down the road. Have a nice evening.